In today's video, I'm just going to recreate one of the setups that I put out in the update in the corn market. So here, if you're looking at the pattern, this is a daily chart of the March corn. The general pattern is higher highs and higher lows. So I do want to set up the support for possible buy entry. So what I'm going to do is look at multiple Fibonacci price relationships and some symmetry projections. Actually, we can start with running 100% of this prior decline over here, and then we have another prior decline. Actually, we went through that one, so let's leave that one out. We have another similar decline, it looks like, over on the left-hand side that we're going to project from the recent high. And then let's see if we have any other overlapping price relationships. So I'm just going to take the most recent swings, run the retracements of the lows to the highs, and we have three major swings that made sense to look at. Get rid of the levels that the market's already gone through, and then I want to see what else might overlap any of these symmetrical projections. So I have two other swings I want to run. One is going to be this prior low to high for an extension, and we do have an extension that overlaps the symmetry here, and then also one other extension low to high that comes in a little bit below the market. And there might be one more swing I can run. Let's see about taking 100% of the first swing down. Okay, from the second high, that comes in a bit below. So there are actually, sorry about that, I had to take a pause to sneeze. But there are actually two areas that stand out as far as possible support. And these are the two areas that I would consider buy entries against if I start seeing buy triggers that tell me it's worth placing a bet. So the first area, with the coincidence of, let's see, a 618 retracement, 1272 extension of one swing, 1272 of another, 100% of another, and 382 of another, that comes in at the 359, 360 area. And honestly, you got to check and make sure there aren't any crop reports, because I did not check that for you. You probably don't want to get involved if you have a report. But as far as the support, 355, let's just call it 355 to 55 to 357 area. So here are two zones that I'd look at for possible support, but what I'm going to have to do is actually remember to make sure there are no reports Monday. But these are two zones that stand out very nicely where your risk is defined, and if one of these areas does hold, the target will be calculated by running the swing into the zone or the swing into the low. So if it makes the low here, we'll run an extension for a target there. If it makes the low down into here, we'll run an extension target from there. Bottom line, I have two areas of support for you guys to watch, and other than that, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.